What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Strictly Casual. I'm Vincent DeSantis, today joined by Ryder Maldonado, and we played War for Wakanda. Should you play it, Ryder? What do you think?
Well, off the bat, I'm going to say yes. If you're a fan of Avengers, let's get into it. So basically, we have a brand new expansion, and this is Square Enix at its finest. You know what I mean? We have a new giant jungle map area, which can, seem like a reskin of some of the arenas that we have, right? The combat of Black Panther can feel sometimes like Captain America mixed with Black Widow. It's it has a lot of variation. Voice acting's phenomenal. The story's great. I've only played about 2 hours. I know you've beaten the whole thing, and you can get it more into like story based and kind of the whole package and kind of what you thought about the whole thing.
So it's funny. This is the second time we're recording this video, okay? And I've had a lot of time to think about it since the last time we recorded it, and I kind of can't wait to play it again. I finished the whole story. It took like 6 hours ish, and the story's great. So if you're jumping in, I will preface this with, if you enjoy comic books, superhero, that kind of thing, you'll enjoy the story of the game. You know, it's like you're gonna enjoy the expansion no matter what. You might not enjoy the grind that comes after the expansion. I know, like, that's usually not really for me in this game. But I can't wait to play more. I can't wait to level up Black Panther a little bit more. There's tons of skills I still need to earn, things like that. I can't wait to play with some more friends, maybe some of the new villain sectors and stuff like that are in it. Really enjoyed what we got for this. I don't know if it fixes the game like a lot of people want it to be. I mean, like we were talking about, if you don't like the core combat and gameplay of Marvel's Avengers, you're probably not gonna love this.
It's not fixed,
but if you're a fan of, if you at least have a little bit of fun while doing it, you know what? It doesn't hurt to play it, to re-download and play. It's free. You're not out any money for this. It's a great time, even if you're on the fence.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's good that they picked Black Panther to have such a big expansion versus like the Hawkeye and kind of Kate Bishop DLCs we've gotten. They've been a lot smaller, and this was kind of the character that needed that story lore with, you know, the whole world surrounding Wakanda and Black Panther and his family. So I'm glad they picked him, you know, and I feel like there's a lot to delve deep on. I talked about last time about limited time modes, and I think that'll be kind of the huge seller of replayability since we have a new kind of a map, a new section. I think adding that and adding more little missions within there, you know, now that you have a bigger roster of the Avengers, you know, the team's getting bigger. You know what I mean? You have a lot to pick through. And I think the mission, the 6 hours of the main story, as great as it is, you know, I was watching you play and I played a little bit of it. It is great, and I feel like it's solid storytelling. But I think the limited time modes and kind of the variation they add to it for the future is kind of gonna keep people coming back. But you know, their core missions, what you can tell me, like, do they change up the variations of missions with like beacons and points?
So yeah, there's 5 total missions in War for Wakanda, I think, maybe 6, but all of them feel very similar to the type of missions we've gotten and everything else. It's the same kind of puzzles, the same sort of like, okay, run here, there's a little side objective if you want to get this chest that may or may not have better equipment in it, or you could just go right to the main storyline, that kind of thing. The puzzles are okay. Like we were talking about, there's one at the beginning that's like kind of cool, and then there's 2 more along the way, but it's nothing like super special to me or anything. I don't know what it does to actually like switch up the gameplay. Like, again, if you don't like the gameplay of Marvel's Avengers, you're not gonna like this expansion. Oh yeah, okay, so there's this new like enemy type kind of thing, and it's these giant pillars, okay? And you have like different stages to destroy them. There's like an A, B, C, and D, and D's at the very top. And you have to, like, it's the classic, there's the triangle health bar thing, and you're punching it down until it gets destroyed, and you have to do that all the way around all the rings. You just beat the crap out of it. Try to avoid the fire that's trying to kill you or whatever it is. It was kind of cool. I don't know. The first one was cool. There's 3 of them you have to do in the story. The first one was, like, really difficult, but also fun. And after I completed it, I was like, dang, that was sick. Second time, I was like, okay, one more. Third one, I was like, are you kidding me? This is getting really difficult, and I do not want to do this. But no, it was sweet. I just can't wait to play this with more people and like squad up instead of playing with like AI bots. I feel like that's where the fun of this game is.
Absolutely, yeah. Another quality of life update that they have, for those of you that are interested in notes, they did improve the menu, and there's a lot of things that they kind of improved when it comes to ranking up and skill-based matchmaking and all stuff like that. So there's definitely a lot. I think they really redesigned the whole menu and everything about skills and costumes a lot easier. Like
the UI is so much better.
Yeah.
And for those of you who've played Avengers, you can now batch delete items in your inventory, which is a godsend.
So good.
A godsend.
Yeah, those of you know, when you get so many green armor pieces, you're like, there's so many.
I want to delete them all. Get rid of them. But yeah, the voice acting is so good. Christopher Judge as Black Panther is chef's kiss, baby. You don't even know it's him unless you know previously
for sure.
prior to playing
Agreed.
the game. Completely different. Because, I mean, he does these iconic voices. He's Kratos. He is now Black Panther. Like, all these voices, and he's, like, indistinguishable. You can't tell. It's crazy.
Oh, but we did talk about for the future, kind of going forward with Avengers. For those of you that are
That's
looking
right.
forward to, we have what, leaked characters of Spider-Man.
We
and
do.
Then, who else? We got Spider-Man, and then
So the leaked characters are kind of Spider-Man by the end of the year, which is not really leaked. That's confirmed
Yeah,
by the end
that's
of
confirmed,
2021.
true.
But the next 3 characters will be Spider-Man, the Winter Soldier, apparently,
okay.
and then Doctor Strange. Those are the 3
Yeah.
that have been leaked. Who knows how legit that is or whatever. But I think this game's just going to double down on what it is. And I think
Yeah.
this Black Panther DLC is what they want the game to be. If they just keep honing down on that going forward, I think it could be pretty solid.
Yeah, absolutely. They did a great job with this DLC, and I think it was a good choice to have this. I'm looking forward to these future expansions. If they have smaller ones like Kate Bishop, I think those are great little one-off pieces that you could enjoy over and over again. And I think the roster, the team of Avengers, is just going to be bigger. Whether it's that, even if Winter Soldier is like a reskin of more like Black Widow, Captain America type, but I think Doctor Strange will add the variation for it. And hopefully Spider-Man with the swinging, we'll see how they do with that. But Black Panther is a great staple in this Avengers chapter to enjoy.
Totally.
We recommend hopping in, right? Like, I think it's
I think I said this on the last video too, and I'd
Yeah.
stand by it. It's the same thing with Cyberpunk as it is Avengers. There's a lot of bad press on about these games, but it's one of those things where if you just jump in and play it, you're gonna don't listen to the press opinion. Just if you think it looks fun or something entices you about it, jump in and play it. That goes with Avengers. Even if something looks cool, like you just want to experience the story, just jump in and experience the story. You're not signing a contract to grind your life away in Avengers. You know what I mean? Just play the story and have a good time with that. And if you like it and you end up having fun with it, maybe play some extra missions, some villain sectors, some vaults missions, or whatever it is. So you got nothing to lose. It's a free update. Jump in. It's a great time. And I will say, Black Panther is probably my second favorite most character to play.
Oh yeah.
Right under Kate Bishop. The DLC characters are so much more fun than the regular ones that launched with it, I will say.
They do improve on them, they from the core. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're gonna be hopping in, let us know in the comments, and we recommend the game, and we think that you'll have a fun time with it. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, and we'll see you guys for our next video for more reviews on games and movies. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.